Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. In the last episode, we worked a little bit on building up a pen right over there, a giant fence, a giant field for our lovely little critters to run around in. If I come over here, I can show you that we now have, whoa, close the gate, quit using the spyglass, there we go. Let's see, in our fence here now, we've got a camel, who I've had to leash to this fence because he keeps walking over the fence to get out, and it's a little annoying, so he's been confined to a lead and a fence. But I think he likes it here. Look at him, he's just chilling next to the lake, or the pond. And then we've got some armadillos, we've got some chickens, and some pigs, a donkey, some cows, and my goal is eventually to get a couple horses in here as well. That way the donkey isn't lonely and he has some horse friends to talk to. And then also, before we did any of that, we also used our brand new happy gas that we got a couple of episodes ago to build that beautiful thing. Not a giant, but a hot air balloon, just to test out the happy gas flying abilities and building with him. And I think it looks pretty good. I have an idea of what I want to turn that into in the future, but we're not going to do that in today's episode. And I'll leave it a surprise what we're going to turn it into. But for now, I've been doing some stuff in between episodes. We are finally upgraded to Sharpness 5 and Looting 3 on our sword. We are also at Efficiency 5 on our diamond pickaxe. I'm pretty sure I added in a clip of me kidnapping this guy over here, or at least one of our villagers, and flying them using the happy gas on over to a little bit of a sandy area that way, and turning him into a zombie villager and then curing him. And the reason I have done that is because if I right click on our lovely farmer here now, you will see that we only need to trade 1 emerald for 3 golden carrots. But it doesn't stop there, everybody. It keeps getting better. Let's run on over here to our church area, and let's see. What's up, cleric? I'm going to right-click you, because if I right-click this cleric, I'm pretty sure this has been like this actually for a while, but you can see that we only need 1 gold for 1 emerald. And that is an incredible trade, because if I come downstairs, look at how much gold we have, and how many emeralds we have now, because I've been trading in between episodes as well. But however much gold we have here, that's basically however many emeralds. That's basically how many emeralds we have. But it keeps But however much gold we have here, that's basically however many emeralds. That's basically how many emeralds we have. But it keeps getting better, everybody, because if I come over to this area, down this little grassy path, and over to this house, which was never used up until now in my series. 49 episodes, and this house has not once been used until now, because we have a second cleric, which I also kidnapped and brought over there and turned into a zombie and then cured them, because we now have 2 villagers that trade 1 gold for 1 emerald. So those are just some of the incredible trades that our villagers are now going to be able to give us. My goal in the future is maybe to kidnap our mending villager, wherever he is. He's probably in the library over here. But my goal in the future is to kidnap the librarian and then turn him into a zombie villager and then back again, so maybe he'll only be like 1 emerald for a mending book, which would be an incredible trade. But then again, I don't know if I really want to waste the resources on doing that. I don't think we're gonna need any more mending books, since we've already got actually all of our gear that we want to save forever has mending on it, which is super cool. And now the question you're probably asking yourself is, why did I go ahead and upgrade my sword and my pickaxe? And that was all I upgraded, I'm pretty sure. Well, the reason is, since we are 1 episode away from level 50, I got to thinking. We've been here pretty much 50 episodes now, and we've been playing on normal mode this entire time. Well, I think today that's about to change. I kind of want a little bit more of a challenge in this world in terms of fighting bad guys, because I don't know if I'm pretty sure, yeah, I showed you how much gold we have. I had to get all of that by mining, and while I was mining and fighting the bad guys, like the creepers and stuff, I felt like it was just a little too easy to kill them all. So, and then I felt like I wanted more of a challenge. So that's right, everybody. Today, we are upgrading to hard mode, which means that we have to, turn it to hard mode. I guess there's not much more to say. But before we do that, I think today's also finally the day that we name the 2 dogs that we have left to name. This one and this one. And I've got 2 name tags right here for them both. So let's go ahead and do that now. This dog here, the Ashen Wolf, I'm going to name her Luna, because Luna, in a different language, I forget which one, but I do know in a different language it means moon, and I think it's kind of a play on words a little bit type of thing, because it's like the snowy sky, the starry moon over the snowy tundra type of thing. The moon's over the snowy plains biome. You get the picture. But here we have Luna, and over here, our chestnut wolf. I'm going to name her Hazel, kind of like hazelnut, and that also kind of goes along with chestnuts because they both got nut in the name. So now we've got Hazel, short for hazelnut. So welcome Hazel and welcome Luna to the dog family. Now we've got a full pack of dogs, all with names. Now, before we turn it over to hard mode, because I think it's time we do that, I just wanted to show off what I've done here, because it did take not a whole lot of time, but I nearly died a couple of times doing it, because it was raining and I flung myself up with my Riptide Trident and then fell down and nearly died. So I just wanted to show off this cool little thing that we've got going on here now. This is the entrance to our skeleton farm. That's right, everybody, we've got a bubble elevator now. So let's see, if I hop into this column, bubble column, it should take us, yep, here we go, we're going all the way down. And once we reach the bottom, you'll see not much has changed down here, except for one big thing, and 2 big things, actually. Technically 3, I guess, but this one's kind of small. Number 1, I've added a clock down here, so I can see when it's nighttime upstairs. And then I can sleep if I have to. Look, the sun's going down already, so I think it's time we can hit the hay. Let's see. Nope, not nighttime yet. But, that's one thing that I've changed down here. The second is that I've added in bookshelves down here and a grindstone. So now if we ever have to come down here to do some enchanting, we can just take our enchantment table with us and place it here. And we've got a level 30 enchanter right down here. Not much has changed with the skeleton farm itself, except for I've added much more storage down here. Cause look at this, already, like, the chests, okay, good. These few here should, oh, never mind. But most of them should be empty, except for, like, this one, and this one, I think. There also should be, is this one full? No, that one's empty, that's good. And then this little one's empty. So it's just the 2 bottom and 1 at the top that are full. But I think this place has definitely needed an upgrade in storage, because it just kept overflowing with random bows that the skeletons dropped. So I went ahead and upgraded the storage a little bit, so now we don't have to keep combining the bows with one another and freeing up space. Now we've got extra space. But that's all I've done in between episodes, I'm pretty sure. So let's transition to a new scene where we will be in hard mode. Alright, so it's been a couple of weeks since I just recorded the clip that you guys just saw, and in that time, not much has changed, actually. At least, not that much stuff has changed for our world. I don't think anything has, actually. But Minecraft has indeed released a few snapshots in that time, and I gotta say, with the new snapshots that they're releasing, Minecraft just keeps on getting some more bugs that keeps on slipping in. They fix them up pretty quickly, but today's bug, which is released on the 6th of May, happy May the 6th, not May the 6th, Revenge of the 6th, Star Wars Day Part 2, let's go! But yeah, so today's bug that slipped in with today's snapshot is one that makes it look like enchanted items are not enchanted. If you take a look at my bow, This is my enchanted bow, as you can see here. But for some reason, it doesn't say or show that it's enchanted there on the right. Same with my axe, and my pickaxe, and my sword, and my shovel, which I got from a zombie in between episodes, and my trident, and my armor, in fact. It doesn't even show that that's enchanted. I did, however, get this super cool cape, just today, actually, just a few minutes ago. I equipped this cape. It's called the Common Cape, and you guys can get it yourselves as well. All you gotta do is just log into Minecraft. You have an entire year, so make sure you log in to Minecraft within the next year to get the Common Cape, because I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a basic cape, but that's what I love about it. It reminds me of basic Minecraft, so this is the cape that we shall be using for a while. But yeah. So that's all that's changed. Like I said, I haven't recorded or even played in this world in a couple of weeks because I had school finals coming up. I had a couple projects due for school as well, and then I was gaming with my family as well in my free time. But now we're back. I gotta remember where we left off. I watched the clip you guys saw just a few minutes ago and saw where we left off. We have updated the world to hard mode, which is super cool, and we named our 2 final dogs. And that leads us to what we are going to do today, everybody. We're gonna build them a proper home. Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. We're gonna build them a home, but it's gonna be something where over time it will progress and become a proper home within quite a few episodes. But today, we're building them a starter home. I'm taking inspiration in today's episode from Animal Crossing, the Nintendo Switch game. I'm taking inspiration from that game, and I'm adding something kind of similar to it into our world here. What we are going to do today, everybody, is build the dogs a proper home. But actually, you know what? I've already said that. But you know what? We're going to build them a home, but it's going to be... Okay, so you know how in Animal Crossing, when you get a new villager... Now, here's the thing. I don't play a lot of Animal Crossing, so I'm going off what my sister told me. So you know how in Animal Crossing, when a new villager comes to your island, and they're in a little tent, and you have to, like, ask them to stay or something like that? That's kind of what I'm taking inspiration off of. We are going to have some new pets that have arrived, even though they've been here forever. And those are the dogs, and they're going to be living in a couple of tents that we're going to build them in today's episode. And over time, we will build them proper homes, one for each of them, and make a little doggy village. I think that will be super cool. So now we just actually have to do it, and I'm kind of lost on what materials I'm trying to grab. I need to get some blue dye. So let's pop down here, grab, I guess we'll take 22 lapis. Let's see how much that gives us. You know, I don't even think we need that much. Let's just take 16. That might be better. Let's take that, and now we need to craft up some of this. And I'll just take 24. We don't really need a whole lot of concrete. And I bet you're wondering as well, I should probably explain everything that I've done in between episodes or in between clips, I guess. Because in that couple weeks that I wasn't recording in this world, I did hop on just this past weekend to collect some yellow terracotta for a fun little build that we're going to give our dogs in the center of their beginner's village. So now we just actually have to get to building. But I need to get... what do I need? Black concrete, that's what I need. Let's see, where's some black dye? We do not have any, so we will take, I guess, 5. Let's do 5, that should be good. And let's do a bit of this. And now let's do a bit of... What else do we need? Red dye? Is it red dye? I think it's red dye that we'll need as well. So let's grab some red. Let's get a bit of... We don't need a whole lot of red, I think we just need 1 block. So I think 1 little craft of stuff like that, that should be good for red concrete. Now did I even craft the black concrete? I did not. Okay, so let's do this, and you know what? We don't even need that much black concrete either. I think... Oh no, you know what? We will. I'm trying to remember, like, how it's gonna be that we build... the surprise build, because there's a little surprise that I'm building for our dogs that you'll see by the end of the episode. So that should be all the materials we need. Let's pop that up there. And let's come down here and empty out our lapis. I've embraced, by the way, if I haven't said already, I have embraced the messy inventory, everybody. I've played Minecraft for years, since, like, Legacy Edition, Xbox One Edition. I've played Minecraft for years with an organized inventory. I kind of feel like it gets a little bit old, the organized inventory. I want to go with a messy inventory, so here we have it, folks. A bunch of random stuff in my inventory. The only thing that I have to have organized is this, the Totem of Undying. I've got to know where that is at all times, because now that we're playing on hard mode, I've got to be ready to pop that in my offhand if I need it. Alright though, before we begin building, what we need to do is dry out all of, put the concrete in the water, and then it will actually become a block of concrete like that. So let's see, I guess what we can do is just build up. Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. I want to build up super tall like this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. Let's just break this. Okay. I think what we're going to do, let's just build up super tall like this. And then we'll let water pour down this concrete tower. And then we'll just mine it up with our pickaxe. So let's see. We'll do the black concrete. 4 more blocks. There we go. And now we've got 8 red. And then how much blue did I see? 24. That is fine. We don't need that much blue. So that's why we've only got 24. And we literally only need 1 red concrete block. So that's why we only made 1 set. But there we go. Let's let that pour down the side. And now we can just mine this all up. Collect whatever falls to the sides over anywhere when we reach the bottom. And then we'll be good. There we go. All the concrete has been collected. Let's take a quick snooze because it is indeed turning nighttime. And then we gotta go choose a nice little spot for our dogs. A nice little doggy village. Let's see. So in the last episode, we did a giant pen for some of our animals. And that's right over there. I kinda like the idea of our dogs hanging around next to them. And this is a very nice flat spot of land here for their village. So maybe this is where we can build it. We just gotta clear this tree out of the way, because it is in the way of where we're going to be building. And then we can get to building some tents, because just like in Animal Crossing, from what I've been told at least, and seen in fact, the villagers that spawn in on a new island, they always, like, what do you call it? They just hang out in the tents and wait for you to come and speak to them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our dogs in a couple of tents that we're gonna build, and then we'll be ready to go for their new village, which we'll build over time for a very long time. I mean, I don't want to wait too long. I want them to have proper homes, but I like the idea of having them, like, upgrade their houses over time. With my help, of course, because dogs can't really build. That would be preposterous. Preposterous, I say. Alright, though, let's collect all this up. And let's see. I really don't want to wait for all this to despawn. But I don't want to waste my shears, so we'll just let it despawn. Let's go plant these cherry saplings. You know what? Actually, I don't really think we need to. We'll just hold on to them for now. Look at this. Cherry saplings, that grew super close together. And this tree here, well, it was a tree, won't decay. Ridiculous. Okay, though, let's take our super fly cape that we've got on. And let's go pop these in our storage house, and then we can get to building some tents. As soon as we get some wool, because we do need some wool, of course. I'm thinking, I've done the math as well. We have 13 dogs, so that means we will need to build 3 tents. And that means there can be 3 dogs in each tent. However, since we have 13 dogs, there would be 1 tent that has 4 dogs. I think if I'm doing my math correctly, that's how that would be. I'm trying to figure it all out, but we'll just go with what I've been told by myself, that 3 tents should be enough. Let's grab all the wool we can, though. And we want it all to be white, because that's the basic color of a starter tent. So let's go get some wool from our sheep, and then we can go build our little doggy tent area. Although we do need to get some spruce wood as well, some spruce wood planks, and some, no, I don't think we'll need stairs, but we may need some slabs. So we'll have to get all that done. You know what, I'm just gonna dye all my sheep white again. At the moment, I need a lot of wool, and I don't really have the patience for them to just eat and grow it back. And we have a lot of sheep that can be dyed white. So let's go get some bones, and then dye them up white. And then we'll be good as soon as we shear them up. And I need to go get the spruce wood as well. Then we should be all good to go. Perfect. All the sheep have been sheared. There we go. I've got all of our spruce wood that we're gonna need, and all of our wool, but I still don't think it's gonna be enough. So we may have to come back for more wool, at least. I think we've got plenty of spruce wood, but the bad thing is that our sheep just didn't give me as much wool as I had hoped for. So we're gonna have to go back for more later. For now, let's get to building. So my plan is to have the big mystery build that we're going to build at the end of the episode, or towards the end. It's going to sit right here, so let's just grab some spruce logs and build up a little bit. That way we know this land is reserved for the mystery build. We want to build the tent probably right here. So this tent probably is going to look familiar to you guys, because we just built it over at Camp Fizzy, which is our little taiga biome area over there. So I'm building 2 tents that are exactly identical to it, and then 1 more tent that looks completely different to it. But the first 2 that we're building are going to look very similar. In fact, it's the exact same tent. I just wanted to build it here as well. That way we've got some memories of Camp Fizzy, but here at our house. So let's see, I need to get, break this. Grab this, go up 2, down 1, there we go. So that's the entrance to the tent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, because now it's symmetrical to the one at Camp Fizzy over at the taiga biome. And it's not super big. I don't want it to be like a super long tent, otherwise it just kind of looks weird, like a long hallway. And those scare me. So we'll just go with the short version here. Let's get up here, do this, there we go, and now we can do that. Now the base, or the rim of the tent from the spruce wood is done, so we can break all that up. And this, no, I broke that block, let's do that, there we go. Now that's good. So now let me grab some wool, and let's place it all, fill it all in like this to actually make the tent part of the tent, and then we'll be good. Now we just need some fences to go here to form a little wall so that nothing gets in from the back side. And then we'll be good. We can go ahead and add the torches in here too. Just like that. Now they've got some light, which is super good. And because I'm lazy, I don't want to go all the way over to my storage house or my house. Let's just build a crafting table and put it there. Craft some sticks. And then let's grab some more spruce wood. Let's get at least a stack. There we go. And now we can craft up some fences to put at the back of the tent. Let's just take all the fences, actually. We're going to need quite a bit because we have another tent, 2 more tents to do, actually. Although the third one I don't really think needs a lot of fences at the back. If any, actually. I don't remember how I built it. I built it in a creative world, so I might have to pop over there, see how I built it, and then I can come back and build it in this world. So we'll clear this area out for the 3rd tent. And then the second tent that we're gonna build, we might have to clear this tree and this tree over. Oh no, that one's fine, but this one might have to go. And then we can build it like right across the pathway from that one there, but I don't want it to be lined up so that it starts here and goes to here just like that one. I want to make it so that it kind of like Maybe start, wait, do I not have any spruce wood? I guess not. Let's craft some planks. Oh, that was too many. Now I've got no free room in my hotbar, but you know what? That's fine. Embrace it. Embrace the messy inventory. So let's see. Let's start the tent from here, maybe? I know that's not too far off from where that one is, but I don't want it to be symmetrical, let alone, but I also don't want it to be too close to the tent that we're going to put here. So I might need to even back up just one, and that should be good there. So then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's grab some wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're definitely out of wool, so we'll have to go back for some more in a couple moments here. But we can go ahead and get the rim out of the way. Is that what you would call this? The rim of the tent? I don't know if my words are correct there. The English is not Englishing. But you know what? It's fine. English doesn't have to English. We don't believe in true English. We believe in French. Oh, ho, ho. There we go. Rim is complete. And now we need to go get some more wool. Let me grab my shears. And let's go take a trip over to the sheep real fast. Alright, I've got 38 wool to work with for now. I do think we're going to need to take one more trip back here, maybe even 2, because of the third tent. The third tent, like I said, is taller than the first 2, which means it's going to take more wool. So we might have to take a couple more trips back over behind us to the sheep pen. But we'll get it done sooner or later. At least for now, I think we should have enough wool, hopefully, to finish up this tent here. We're getting lower and lower, though. I don't know if we're going to have enough. I sure hope so. Let's see, we have 5. Yeah, we should have enough. It only takes 10 more. But look at that, we're already out of wool. We need to go back, but we'll do that in a couple minutes here. For now, let's go ahead and get the back fences in. There we go. And I just saw we actually do have some oak logs in our inventory. So we can grab our shovel, which I don't know, I think I said it earlier actually, but we got this shovel that has Fortune 1, Efficiency 2, and Unbreaking 2 from a zombie. It was sick. It was really, really good. I killed him, he dropped it, and I was like, what? That's crazy. How did he drop that? That was nuts, but there we go. At least we have a shovel now. And now we can install the floorboards for the dogs. I think we're gonna need to chop down some more trees though to get some for there and craft up some floorboards. And now we can grab our shovel, and this should be, oh, I did not mean to break that. Let's do that. And now we can break all this up and we will be good to go. I hope the dogs like this. I mean, I don't really think they'd have a way of telling me, but hopefully they like this little village area that I'm building for them. They have waited for so long for a home, and today's the day. We're finally giving one to them. Finally giving them a nice place to live. And over time, it will grow. Their houses will become actual houses, and it'll be really nice. I forgot to do this part of the of this tent. Gotta replace all of these grass blocks underneath the fences with oak planks. There we go. Let me go grab the dirt blocks that flung out back here. And let's see, we can probably start building the rim of the next tent, the final tent that we need. So let me grab some oaks or spruce planks. And we want to place the tent like right about here. So let's see here. We got to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 2, and then we go, let's see, I should probably build a little staircase. You know, I should be using the happy ghast actually, but I just didn't want to bring him over because he's too big. I feel like I'd run into him a lot. So let's see, then we go up like this, and then for the center we go in one like that, and we don't go up 2. Woo! And then let's see, we go up 2 here as well, and now I need to build another staircase. There we go. Up to in 1, and that is the rim of the tent, my friends. But you know what? Looking at it now, I think we want to move it maybe right here, actually. This might, and that might be a little too close. Let's do it there. There we go. The tent rim has been moved. So now, this is where the entrance of the third tent will be. And the surprise build will be sitting right here. Collect all this up. And there we go. Tent rim is completed. So now we just gotta actually do the tent part of it. Let's see. Let's do a bit of, I'll just break it with the wool. I don't want to waste my axe or something like that. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna need to take one more trip, should do it. Let's find out. I keep misplacing wool. It's very annoying not being able to have a free spot in your inventory or hotbar. But I like it because that means we've embraced the messy inventory. And we have indeed been able to finish up the entire tent. Now we can just place some back fencing there. And then let's see. Let's get some of this and clear out the floor. And add in the oak planks for the floor. That way we actually make it look nice. And then we'll be all good. I think we can then move on to the mystery build. Which I guess I can go ahead and announce what the mystery build is going to be. Since this is the dog village, we're gonna build a giant dog. And that is what the yellow terracotta is for. The blue terracotta is for his collar. The black is for his ears and eyes. And the red is for his tongue. I built this in a creative world and then showed my mom to get her thoughts on the build, and she absolutely loved it. So I think the dogs are going to love it as well. Now we just actually have to build it. And I am out of oak planks, so let's go grab a couple from our, or what do you call it? Our storage room. And then we can go build the dog. There we go. The tent is complete. Now I just gotta add in the torches. Let's do 4 just like that. And there we go. Look at this. A nice little doggy village. You know what? I still feel bad that I'm leaving the dogs out in the outdoors. Because what if it rains? I don't want them to get all wet. And it already has rained about 100 times. And they've been left out here. All alone in the outdoors. I better get them in their new tents, and they can watch the construction of the giant dog. So let's see, let's grab all of our doggies and bring them all over to their brand new village. I might do the path in between episodes once I decide on what I want to do for the path, but I do think that this is like the best thing we could have built for the dogs. Look at this. It's Animal Crossing, everybody. Alright, who wants to be roommates? Who are the 3 running? Okay, you 3. I saw you 3 running first. So you guys will get this tent. Let's see. Who's going to run over here? Who wants this tent? Come and get it. Alright, looks like Toast. Oh, look at that. Toast and French Toast want to be here. They've been here since the very start. And you know what? I saw Flapjack running over, but I thought I saw Safari. No, it wasn't Safari. Who was it? It was you, Hazel. You were the one running over here. So we'll leave you guys there. And then the rest of you, there should only be 4 left, right? Let's see. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, it looks like I have miscounted. So there will be 4 dogs and 2 tents, and one will only have 3. Flapjack, let's put you in with the boys over here. We've got Cole, Wolfie, and Dusty. You'll hang out in here. Over here, you've got 2 brothers and a sister. And then over here, I think you've got, yep, you got 3 sisters and a brother. It's all even, everybody. Well, nearly even. But let's see here. Let's begin working on the super build, the mystery build. Why do I keep calling it a super build? Alright, let's break this up. We know where we're building now. I can get rid of this, I guess, to hold on to these. It's probably more valuable. And let's see. So, I know how to build the body of the dog by heart. I've been doing it for years. But, in other worlds. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And they're gonna be big, plump feet, just like that. And then his body will start from here. 1, 2, oh no, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then his other foot goes here. Like that, right? So then there should be 5 here, and one more little thing there. So then it should be what, like 7 across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's not even there. So let's see. We gotta break one little thing over here, and then do. There we go. And now, how did I already, like, lose enough inventory space for this? Oh, I collected those planks. Let's get rid of those. Let's see. So now there should be 1, 2, 3. But then, in the back here, it will go 1, 2, 3. And then curve around like that. And this will be where it connects to his body, his feet do. Just like that. And that should be all good. Alright, we gotta build up 6. So let's see, we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we do that all the way. I hope I've made enough terracotta as well. I've made it off camera, but I didn't really do the math on how much we would need. So I just made a couple of stacks. I really hope that's enough. I didn't plan on filling in his body. I planned on leaving him hollow. So let's go ahead and just place a torch there. That way nothing spawns inside of him. Now we can keep on building up. Let's see here. All around. There should be 6. I think I did my counting correctly. I sure hope so. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Depending on how much it takes for his head. How much yellow terracotta it takes for his head. It might not be enough, but we will find out. So let's see. For his neck, I thought his neck would just be the collar. So we can go ahead and just do a bit of this. For the collar, he's got a blue collar. Let me take a quick snooze. That way we can get it to be daytime and I can actually see better. There we go. Now let's grab our blue terracotta, or blue concrete, and there we go. So that's his neck. Now for his head, we need to go up 1, and then just basically make an extra layer of his body, as if it were his body, but it's his head instead, if that makes sense. Let's see, I should probably have an allay here with me to pick up the loose pieces of blocks that fall to the ground. But I'd put them all in the hotel for now, right over there, because they were just getting in my way, using up my leads when I had to leave them behind. It was annoying. But now, no allays to worry about, but I do need one right now. But it'll be fine. I think we'll manage. Let me just plop up here. There we go. And let's see here. We need to go up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think it's 1, 2. Yeah, it should only be 3. Just like this. And then all around it needs to be up only 3. And then for his head, like the top of his head where his scalp is, we gotta do... Oh, I don't think I have enough. No! I really need more yellow terracotta. Looks like I'm gonna have to go down into the cave, get some more, whatchamacallit, some more clay balls. Let's take a quick trip down there so I can start smelting some up, and then we will be all good to continue the dog build. Alright, I've got some extra yellow terracotta now. At least it's cooking. I'll have to come back and actually craft it in a couple of moments. But for now, we can run back over here to the unfinished dog. And let's see here. I need to get up there, so let's just use our water bucket. Yeah, I nearly forgot as well for the dog. We gotta make his arms as well. We definitely did not have enough terracotta, but luckily we should hopefully have enough now with what's cooking and all that. Look at that clutch. What beautiful clutch. Let's fly up here. Clutch it. Woo! And let's see here. We can build his scalp now. Just like this. All the way around. And then we can build... Oh, hold on. You know what? I messed up a little bit. I forgot. It actually needs to be... like, it needs to be 3 wide. So let's just break up all of this. Because it needs to be 1 more like this. And now we can curve it in. As soon as we do... Oh no, we could have left this layer actually. Let's leave that. And then we can build this. But we don't want it to be a square face. So let's break this. No, wait, it needs to be like that. I'm so confused! I've already forgotten. I might need to pop back over to my creative world. See how I built it there. Because things are not flowing right here. Let's get back up here. And let's see. You know what? I think I may have just figured it out. It should be 1, 2, 3, and then it goes like this. There we go. Now things are flowing. That's how it should be. And then we can go up like this. But now I'm out of terracotta again, so we'll go back for the rest in a minute. For now, let's go ahead and get his ears out of the way. I want it to be 2 down so that it's halfway down his head, like it's his hair or something. And then we can go up 1 like this. And we can do the same thing here. We can go boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait, hold on. 3 up. There we go. Look at that. Those are his nice fluffy ears. And I don't want to do his eyes yet because I feel like if I did that, it would look cursed right now. And I don't want that image in my head. So let's get back over here to our house real fast. Grab whatever terracotta is smelting. You can see, actually, I just took a look. You can see the shape of the dog starting to take place. So this is going very smoothly now that I know what to do. Let's see here. I should probably light up his head. He's got nothing going on in this brain, but you know what? We won't talk about that. Because I think he's a very smart pup. He just needs to actually go to school, maybe. And then maybe he'll be good to go. But there we go. Let's see. So the dog is done. His head, at least. Well, we can do his eyes. And I want them to be far apart. Just like this. To give him a little bit of a dopey, yet super, super cute look. And now for his nose. We'll start it here. And we go out 2. And I might need to get underneath the nose. Can I reach from here? I can't, so let's get up here. And now I should be able to reach. There we go. Oh, I don't even think I have enough for the arms, actually, I just realized. Come on, reach up there, there we go. And now, let's see, I need to get back up here, actually. I forgot about his nose. I got it, falling. Let me get back up here. And do this. Now we can place a nose. And let's see, I need to grab red terracotta. And I need to place his tongue right... I missed. No, I missed, and now my water's gone. Let's get back up here. Break that. Do this. And there we go. How does he look? How does he look? Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. He's beautiful. He looks like Pluto, the Disney dog. And that is kind of where I took inspiration from. But this is not fully Pluto. That's also why I went for a blue collar. Because I wanted to look different. But look at him. He's so... Oh, it's raining. Oh, wow. I don't like that. I don't know if you guys can tell. But it's thunderstorming, actually. But in the new snapshot that was released today, they said they made it so that it gets really foggy now. It can be really foggy. Whoa, that was an Enderman. It gets really foggy when it rains. I don't like that. That looks like my coloring went out of place. That was weird. Better sleep every time it rains now. Okay, though, yeah, we definitely don't have enough yellow terracotta for his arms. So let's go grab a little bit more clay. We don't need too much, just a little bit. And once we have that done, we can craft up... Ooh, thanks for the ender pearl, my guy. Now I can just, woo! Right over to the clay. There we go. For now, let's go take a quick look at the final finish, well, nearly finished product of our little doggy camp over here. As you can see, like we just built, we've got the, what do you call it? Our brand new dog that kind of lights up the area for our, and makes it very, like, live looking for our dogs and their tents. I'm gonna do the interior as well for the tents off camera in between episodes. I don't want to leave these guys just hanging out here in the tents. They'll have beds, they'll have little nightstands, maybe a little shelf or something to make it kind of roomy in here. But, it'll be super good. So this is our doggy village. In the future, like I said earlier, I want to give all the dogs proper homes and make it a giant village over here for the dogs. And maybe we'll do something similar for the cats, which are in, can I see it from here? The pumpkin cafe? There it is, you can see the pumpkins. I want to make the cats a village eventually as well. But for now, we're focusing on the dogs. So we have to give them everything they're going to need. I'm going to build them an armor shop because there's dog armor in the game now. I'm going to give them a little meat shop so they can go, you know, shopping at the town center and get some meat to bring back to their homes. And then, of course, they will have homes as well. And they're not going to be super big. Like, I don't want them to be a 3x3, but I also don't want them to be as big as my house, because then I feel like we'd never finish them. But they'll be decently sized. Maybe like, Maybe as big as that terracotta house there. But, what do you call it? Like, not just a square, I guess, to say the least. It'll have some curves in the house or something like that. We'll figure it out when the time comes, but for now, I'm glad we've done this, because now the dogs have a proper place to live. I just want to finish up the big guy, the big dog, and then we can, be finished today. Because, not gonna lie, I was really excited to build in today's episode, and I am glad that we did. But man, it can be tiring when you forget how to build. Like, I've forgotten how to build this dog 3 different times now. But let's see, for his arms, we need to go 2, and then 4 like that. And then it should be in line with his paw. Or no, it shouldn't be in line with his paw. I don't want him to have, like, it looks like he's reaching for something. I want it to be kind of like he's just, like, making fists or something like that. But nice fists, because this is a nice, peaceful area. There we go, there's one arm. Let's see, do I have enough to do the other arm, or do I need to get some more terracotta? Let's see, I think I need more. Let's see, 2 there, 1 there, and I need 1 more block. How about that? Always 1 short, that's my thing here. I'm always 1 block short, and it's kind of ridiculous, but who cares? We've got extra terracotta cooking up in our oven right now. So let's pop into our house. And let's see, I will be taking this and crafting it up into 8 more blocks, because apparently you can't just craft 1. Like, I feel like you should be able to pop that there, pop this here, and that gives you dyed terracotta. You shouldn't have to use 8 blocks to get 8. Like, what if you just needed 1 and you didn't want to have to go all the way out there to get more? Ridiculous. But that's Minecraft for you. Logic in Minecraft is 2 plus 2 equals 3 when you're enchanting, at least. So let's see, let's pop that block there, and there we go. Things are looking fantastic around here. We gotta give this guy a name, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this tent is a little too close to him. So what I might do, I'm not gonna do it on camera, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe move this tent like 2 blocks over, so this block will be like right here. And then everything will shift over 2 blocks. But once that's done, our little doggy village is going to be complete. But there we go. This is looking fantastic, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as I did, because now we've got a proper place for our dogs to live. And like I said, Animal Crossing inspired. And you know what? They do kind of have a beachfront view, which makes it feel like they're living on an island. And that's kind of because they are. Our entire area here is an island. So maybe we can build the palm trees. That would be super, super cool. But obviously that's going to happen in a future episode. For now, from me and my little doggy pals, and our surprise mystery build, the big dog behind us, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and share it with your friends and family to show them, I need my spyglass, to show them the big dog. Look at his eye there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss fun content just like this. And as always, everybody, I will see you in the next episode.